Show me.
Hello everybody, Martial Arts Film Freak here, and the time has come. It has finally happened. I told myself when I pass 1,000 subscribers, when I get to 1,000 subscribers, I will do a full movie collection video. And the time has come. I have passed 1,000 subscribers as of about a week ago. Now I'm actually about 1,020, which is a good comfortable area where I know I'm not going to lose a couple more and get below 1,000. So, with the celebration, with the excitement, with the happiness of reaching 1,000 subs, I'm finally doing this. I've got all my regular movies stacked up right here, and I've got all my Kung Fu movies I still got to get down. This is going to take a minute to do. It's probably not going to be the most fun to edit, but I'm excited. So the order this is going to go, I'm going to do all my regular movies first. Regular non-martial arts, not really that nerdy kind of movie stuff. All those first. Then I'm going to do the nerdy stuff, your Star Wars, your superhero stuff, and then close it with the Kung Fu stuff, because that's where a majority of my collection is. So that's going to take the longest, and we're going to, that's what you're here for. It's my Kung Fu collection. Also everything else. So, let's get started with A Quiet Place. It's a good movie. Arrival. It's also a good movie. The Assassination of Jesse James by the Coward Robert Ford. Great movie, also boring as hell. Attack the Block. Great. This is also DVDs, Blu-rays, and a couple TV shows. Attack the Block. Jackass Presents Bad Grandpa. But it's in the B's, so it's just Bad Grandpa. Bad Grandpa .5. It's just like a documentary on the making of Bad Grandpa, really. Baby Driver. But also there's a couple bad people in it, so boo to them. But Edgar Wright. The Big Sick. Fantastic film. Big Trouble in Little China. No, it's not with the martial arts movies, because it's not a martial arts movie. It's kind of one. There's martial arts in it, but it's not a martial arts movie. Birdman. It's Birdman. You know what Birdman is. Black Klansman. Yeah. Blind Spotting. It's a great movie. You should watch it. Seriously, underrated movie. You need to watch Blind Spotting. It's not underrated. It's underseen. People who have seen it love it because they know it's good. Bombshell. Very good movie. Booksmart. Hilarious. This is one of the last times in theaters that I oh my god, there's a moment in this movie. I'm not going to tell you what it is if you haven't seen it. I don't huge guttural laugh very often anymore with a lot of movies. This one, oh my god. Boondock Saints. It's Boondock Saints. Boondock Saints 2 All Saints Day. It's Boondock Saints 2 All Saints Day. Brawl in Cell Block 99. Now this is a little disturbing and very, 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 very violent. Do you think The Raid 2 is violent? You haven't seen Brawl in Cell Block 99. Bumblebee, the only Transformers movie I own. I like Bumblebee. Coco, made me cry. Colossal, fantastic movie. I'm gonna start doing this because I think it looks better. Crazy Rich Asians. Creed, haven't seen the second one. Don't Think Twice. One of my very favorite movies of the past decade and maybe of all time, Dope. If you haven't seen Dope, do yourself a favor. You need to watch this. It is a great movie. Dragon Ball Z, which one is this one? Battle of the Gods? Yes, Battle of the Gods. Very good. This is the first one that he went God mode, I think. Fighting with My Family. Very entertaining. Also, if you're a wrestling fan, maybe don't watch this. It is good. It's quite entertaining. It's heartfelt. It's a good movie. It really is. But if you're a wrestling fan, it is just also really wrong, and you're going to notice all of the things that are wrong. Final Fantasy VII Advent Children Complete Edition. Yes, very good. Or complete, just complete. Final Fantasy 15 Kingsglaive. There is a moment in the Final Fantasy 15 where this city just explodes, and this movie is essentially what happened. Why did the city explode? So, you don't have to play the game to get it, but it makes it more interesting, I guess. Foo Fighters Back and Forth. This is just a documentary about Foo Fighters, and I love it. Foo Fighters Sonic Highways. The Sonic Highways album was, it's only 8 songs, and they were all recorded in different cities, themed around, the music history of that city, and this is just them exploring and learning about the music roots of those 8 cities, and it's a lot of fun. Free Fire, good movie, go watch it. Fruitvale Station, try not to cry. Game Night, another recent movie that really made me laugh really hard. This movie's hilarious. The Gentleman, just got this for Christmas, and I like it quite a bit. It's a really good movie. Get Out, because I mean this is probably the, I mean it only came out 2 or 3 years ago, but I mean if you had to pick a movie that's like the modern classic, Get Out. Godzilla 2014, it's fine. Grand Budapest Hotel, hilarious, I like it a lot. This is one of the oldest movies I have. Grind, it's probably not great, it's probably not very good, but I really like it. I've seen it probably 50 times, I don't know. Hell or High Water, the fact that Ben Foster has not won an Oscar yet, or was even nominated for this movie, is a crime. The Intern, this is one of the most delightful movies I have ever seen. I put this on whenever I just need something that is just happy and nice. Have you seen The Intern? Don't talk crap about it. This movie is so good. It's just pleasant. If you had to define a movie as pleasant, this is pleasant. The Incredibles 2. I don't have the first one. I don't know why, but Incredibles 2. Into the Badlands Season 1. I don't have Season 2 or Season 3 because they're on like Netflix, but great show. I Love Dogs. Very good. All right, getting into some more TV shows. You ready? All right. Jackass Season 3. Jackass Season 2. Jackass Season 1. Jackass The Lost Tapes. It's essentially just everything that didn't make it to TV. Jackass the movie. I need to replace these with Blu. Oh, all my DVDs. I need to replace with Blu-rays, but I also would like to get the unrated version of this because I've never seen the unrated version. Yeah. And of course, you know where this is going. Jackass number 2. Jackass 2.5. Again, you know where this is going. Jackass 3. Jackass 3.5. My chair is making so much noise. Alright, we are finally out of the Jackass stuff. Jay and Silent Bob reboot. Not great, it's fine. I like it enough. Jojo Rabbit. Fantastic. Kingsman Secret Service, only the first one, because the second one was okay, but the first one is great. Knives Out. Brilliant. Kubo and the Two Strings, another one where of the past decade and perhaps all time, this is one of my very favorite movies. If you haven't seen Kubo and the Two Strings, this is not just a children's animated movie. This is seriously a fantastic film. You need to see it. Kubo and the Two Strings, do yourself a favor, find it as fast as you can and watch it. La La Land, got the steelbook. I don't have many steelbooks, but I got a La La Land steelbook. The Lighthouse, what was that? Looper, great. Love and Monsters. Watched it recently. Really wanted to get it after I watched it. I enjoyed it quite a bit. The Martian. This is actually a rental exclusive because I used to work at a store that rented out movies. And when it was going out of business, you know, they were just selling stuff, so I bought it. And I should really get this on Blu-ray because since this is a rental exclusive, no special features on this whatsoever. And I would like to watch those. Metal Hurlant Chronicles. This is a TV show that I got because the first episode is an episode featuring Michael Jai White, Scott Adkins, Matt Mullins, and Darren Shalabi. 4 brilliant film martial artists that I was like, these all 4 guys are in one project? Hell yes. They're only in the first episode. It's an okay episode. They're in a couple others, but separate, not together. All together, though, I really enjoy this show. It's an anthology series, you know, different story every episode. There is even an episode that when I watched 10 Cloverfield Lane, I was like, this is a great movie, but I've already seen this story done in Metal Hurlant Chronicles. There's an episode of this show that is literally the movie 10 Cloverfield Lane. It's a really good episode. Mission Impossible Fallout. It's the only Mission Impossible I own. Monty Python and the Holy Grail, because you got to have at least one Monty Python movie. Mr. Right, another movie that is altogether just so pleasant. I love this movie. If it's on Netflix, if you've never seen Mr. Right, get with your significant other because it's also just a really pleasant, really good movie. It's a bit of action in it for everybody. It's got something for everyone. It's really funny. It's really good. I love Mr. Right a lot. It's really, really good. No Escape. I enjoyed this quite a bit. I feel like it got a lot of flack when it came out, but I think it's quite good. Paul, because Paul. Peanut Butter Falcon, brilliant movie. If you haven't seen it, this is like a must-watch. You need to watch Peanut Butter Falcon. Only the first Pirates of the Caribbean. My throat scratched a little bit. Only the first one. The rest are fine. I only have the first one. It's the only one I want. Pleasantville, great movie. I love Pleasantville. Power Rangers. I got like the Best Buy like exclusive edition that like has a bunch of stuff like books inside it and stuff. Yeah, Power Rangers. It's not great. but I'm a Power Ranger nerd, and I kind of liked it. The Riddick trilogy. This is Pitch Black, Chronicles of Riddick, and Chronicles of Riddick Dark Fury, which takes place between Pitch Black and Chronicles of Riddick. I love Pitch Black. Riddick was fine. Actually, the next one's Riddick. Riddick. Rising Sun, The Legend of Skateboarder Christian Hosoi. I have had this for well over a decade now. It is a documentary about the legendary skateboarder Christian Hosoi, who could have been the most famous skateboarder in the world if he wasn't on drugs. And then Tony Hawk became the most famous skateboarder in the world. A couple more TV shows. Robin Big. Classic. Love it. Robin Big Season 3. For the other one was Season 1 and 2. Alright, next pile. Searching. Very good movie. Everyone should watch Searching. It's really, really good. It's got, it's the gimmick of, you see the whole thing through a computer screen. It's probably the best version of that. Searching is fantastic. The Shape of Water. The lady has sex with a fish man. Sicario. Yes, Sicario was good. Snowpiercer. If you haven't seen the Snowpiercer TV show, it's really good. Also, the movie is brilliant. Sorry to bother you. This is one of the weirdest movies you're going to ever see. Sound City. This is a documentary directed by Dave Grohl, lead singer of Foo Fighters, about the Sound City studio, which hundreds of legendary bands since the late 60s or mid 60s, I don't know, have recorded at. And when it closed, they made a movie about them. Star Wars Clone Wars Volume 1 and Volume 2. These are the 2D animated ones before they did the 3D animated show. Really, really cool series. Really cool. Made by the guy who did Samurai Jack and stuff. So this sort of doesn't count as a Star Wars movie, but it's the story of Star Wars documentary. Yeah. Straight Outta Compton. Yeah. Swiss Army Man. Weird and brilliant. Tenacious D and the Pick of Destiny. Because, come on, why not? Dave Grohl is also in this. Dave Grohl's the devil. They Live, because it's They Live. Tokyo Godfathers. Great movie. You should go watch it. Tron. I saw this movie at Walmart the other day on Blu-ray, and it was $12, and I was like, I should, but I shouldn't. I should have. Wrestling stuff now. Twist of Fate, Matt and Jeff Hardy story. It's it's 2 discs. One's a story focused all on Matt. One's a story focused all on Jeff. And then it also has about 6 matches from each of them. And yeah, I like it quite a bit. Us. It's really good. Scary. Viva La Bam, Volume 1. Get better, Bam. Viva La Bam, Volume 2 and 3. Viva La Bam, Volume 4 and 5. Yeah. What is this? War Games. Great movie. Warrior. Yes. Weathering with You. Very good. Whiplash. Fantastic. World's End. Underrated. And also, secretly a martial arts movie. Your Name. Very, very good. Zombieland. Only the first one. I haven't seen the second one. I don't know if I want to. I like Zombieland a lot. Star Wars. The, complete saga, but it's only 1 through 6 because there's more saga now. Force Awakens. Last Jedi. Rise of Skywalker. Forgot the title for a second. Rogue One. Donnie Yen. Yes. Solo. Underrated, I think. It's not great, but it's better than people give it credit for. Another documentary. I only have this because it has, I think it has Empire of Dreams, which is a really good documentary on it. Very good. Nice. And then for some reason, to close out Star Wars stuff, I don't know why. Family Guy, something Dark Side. I don't know. So starting with the superhero stuff, then we'll get to the martial arts. Blade 1, 2, and 3. The first Iron Man. Iron Man 2. Avengers. It does the, it's the holographic thingy. Yeah. Iron Man 3. Age of Ultron. Oh, Thor: The Dark World. I thought it was Age of Ultron. Now I'm sad. Guardians of the Galaxy. Captain America: Winter Soldier. Now it's Age of Ultron. Yeah, the introduction of Vision. Yeah. First Ant-Man. Civil War. Doctor Strange. Spider-Man: Homecoming. Legit, this cover just confused the crap out of me because, as you can tell, it's definitely right side up, but as I went to read the back of it is upside down because he's hanging upside down, so it's like a double-sided cover, and it just confused the hell out of me. Black Panther. Thor: Ragnarok. Avengers: Infinity War. Ant-Man and the Wasp. Captain Marvel. Avengers: Endgame. Far From Home. Into the Spider-Verse. And then we're getting out of the MCU, which I guess Spider-Verse wasn't in the MCU either. We're Wolverine. I don't know why. I don't have the other, first 3 X-Men movies, but Wolverine. First Class. Days of Future Past. Days of Future Past, the Rogue Cut, because I'm one of those problems. That is the reason that studios have so much money, because I buy all their crap, even though it's just 15 minutes of difference. Deadpool. Deadpool 2, the Super Cut, which I haven't actually seen the Super Duper Cut. Logan, of course, gotta go with Logan. Thomas Jane's The Punisher, yes, with this ugly sticker on it. Dark Knight Trilogy, all 3 movies. Batman vs. Superman, Dawn of Justice, the Ultimate Edition. Now, I have never seen the Ultimate Edition because I watched the first edition, the original theatrical edition, and I thought it was so god-dang boring and bad. Come at me. You're wrong if you think it's good. I thought it was so boring and bad that I was like, 15 more minutes of that? No, thank you. Why do I own it? I don't know. I have a problem. Suicide Squad. I hate it. Wonder Woman. It's good. Shazam. Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's got another one of those holographic covers. Turn into the boy. Let's try to get it turned to the boy. I can't. Yeah, turn to the boy. Harley Quinn, Birds of Prey. Underrated. Now we're about to start a chain of DC animated films. Justice League Gods and Monsters. Suicide Squad, or Batman Assault on Arkham. It's pretty much just Suicide Squad, though. Batman vs. Robin. My favorite, great, amazing fight scenes. Teen Titans Judas Contract. Very good one. Justice League Dark. It's okay. Justice League versus Teen Titans. This is also probably my second favorite. I like this one a lot. Batman Ninja. Disappointing. Another steelbook. It looks pretty. It looks really cool. There's some okay moments. Ultimately, really disappointing. A few more. Teen Titans Go to the Movies. There's genuinely some really good laughs in this. Batman Gotham by Gaslight. Death of Superman. Really good version of that. Reign of Superman. good sequel to Death of Superman. And then the last one that I just recently did a review for, Batman Soul the Dragon. Alright, next up we're actually going to get into the Kung Fu stuff. So I took like a minute break for a second, and then I stopped recording so I could do that. And then I just talked about like 20 movies, and I forgot I stopped recording, so now I gotta do that again. I don't mind. Start with this Jackie Chan bunch of like five movie collection. These are old movies before like Drunken Master, I'm pretty sure. New Fist of Fury, Half a Loaf of Kung Fu, To Kill with Intrigue, Killer Meteors, and Spiritual Kung Fu. All early Jackie Chan movies, and most of them are really bad. Also, I forgot that I had this stack over there. It was like, this is my unwatched stack, so I forgot about it. This is movies that I own and I haven't seen yet. So I've actually seen these. It was just over in that stack. This is a Blu-ray collection of all the Indiana Jones movies. I've seen it, of course. It's Indiana Jones. Zhang Jia. This is by the people who made Neja, so I'm very excited to watch it. Skylines. This is a sequel to Beyond Skyline, and I can't wait to watch it because that movie was a huge surprise, and I'm very pumped for this one. Chasing the Dragon with Donnie Yen and Andy Lau. I've almost finished this movie, got about halfway through it, and then something horrible happened to me that made me not want to watch it anymore, so I haven't seen it since. Rampant. I won this one from Kung Fu Movie Guide podcast, did like a little drawing thing. I won it. It's a South Korean zombie period movie, and I haven't even watched it yet. The Heroic Ones, Shaw Brothers movie with T. Lung and a bunch of other people. Haven't seen it yet. I will. The Killer. Haven't seen it. I know. Sunshine. Yeah, no, I've seen like most of it. The Descendants. George Clooney. 36 Crazy Fists. I'm pretty sure that this DVD doesn't actually work. It's like a crappy little thin thing. I'm pretty sure it's just static, but I own it, I guess. Above the Law, aka Righting Wrongs. This is Yuen Biao, Cynthia Rothrock. Great movie. Just, yeah, all-time classic. Accident Man. Great Scott Adkins movie. Acts of Violence. Not good. Attack of the Yakuza, aka Broken Path. I think this is like a German copy, but it's in English. Yes, this is a great movie featuring Johnny Young Bosch and Dan Southworth, two Power Ranger actors who absolutely get to just go for it. You putting their martial arts skills to use, this movie freaking rules. Badges of Fury. It's fine. Bangkok Adrenaline. I actually own 2 copies of this movie on Blu-ray by mistake. It's good. It's like not great. It's got some really good fight scenes in it, but it's like just so like weird and dumb, and the acting's bad, but it's good. BKO Bangkok Knockout. Brilliant martial arts. Just if you're looking for like one of the best martial arts movies maybe almost ever made. Oh my god. Bangkok Revenge. This was a huge disappointment. I love John Fu. John Fu is the main character, and this movie is not good. Beyond Skyline. I expected very little from this, and I like it a lot. Black Cobra, TJ Storm. It's okay. Black Dragon. This is one of the most disappointing covers and titles I've ever seen. This movie has like multiple titles. Miracles, Godfather, and Lady Canton. This is a great movie. This is the laziest American title cover I've ever seen. This movie rules, and I need to get a better Blu-ray copy immediately. Jet Li, Black Mask. Pretty good. Bleeding Steel. The Bodyguard, Sammo Hung. It's fine. The editing sucks. Bodyguard 1 and 2. This is a Thai film starring the guy from Ong Bak. It's a comedy, and it's quite funny. Bodyguards and Assassins with that crappy Walmart sticker on it. It says it's a Donnie Yen movie. It's not. Donnie Yen is in it, and he's very good, and this is a very good movie, but it's not a Donnie Yen movie. Born to Fight. Not the Born to Fight I prefer. I prefer the 1984 Panorama film, but this one's still good. Brawl with Jod El Bernie and some guy whose name I don't remember. It's okay. Criterion Collection Bruce Lee pack. This is all of Bruce Lee's movies, including, what is it called? Game of Death 2, which he's not really in, but he's not in, because he's dead. China Strike Force, pretty good. Call of Heroes, okay. Champions, there's some moments. Chinese Zodiac, it's fine. Chocolate, yes. City of Darkness, Donnie Yen, Colin Chow, Billy Chow, yes, very good movie. City of Violence, Korean movie, very, very good. Clash, aka I think Bae Rong is the other title. Johnny Nguyen, I don't remember how to pronounce it, and Veronica Ngo, who I'll never know how to pronounce that last name. Very good movie. That's Vietnam. Did I say it's Vietnam? Close Range, Scott Adkins movie. It's okay. Contour. Contour is one of the cheapestly made movies I've ever seen, and it's amazing. This is Eric Jacobus from YouTube, from a bunch of stuff. He's got great videos on YouTube, some of my favorite videos on YouTube. And he made this movie super cheap. And I remember like seeing it on his website or something. And then I used to work at a video store, and it was there for like $1, and I bought it. I'm sorry, Mr. Jacobus, that I didn't give you the money directly, but it was $1. Anyway, yeah, it rules. Jet Li, Contract Killer, yeah. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Death Grip, another Eric Jacobus movie, quite good. Oh, Johnny Young Bosch is also in this one. I don't know why I had these in the martial arts section. Death Note 1, the Japanese movie, and Death Note 2. Yeah, they're there. They're okay. Die Fighting, I'll always champion this movie. It is an underseen, hidden gem. This movie is glorious, and I love it so much. You need to see Die Fighting. B-13 and B-13 Ultimatum. The first one is a modern classic. The second one is a bit of a letdown. Divine Move, South Korean movie. Very, very good. Dog Bite Dog. I got this in a triple pack with some other great movies. This one's fine. I've seen it once, and I don't really want to watch it again. It was kind of disturbing and sad. Dragon Blade. This movie has no right being as good as it is. However, I have heard that this is the American cut, and that the original Chinese cut is just a piece of trash. But the American cut, from what I've heard and from my own experience, this is a good movie. This is John Cusack and, what's his name? Adrian Brody with Jackie Chan, and it was a huge surprise. Dragon Eyes, Kung Lee, JCVD. Dragons Forever, classic. Again, Fortune Star. Dragons Forever on DVD, don't ask me how much this cost. Dragon Tiger Gate, amazing. I love this movie so much. Drive, Mark Dacascos, classic. Not a classic, because people don't even know this movie exists. Great movie. Drunken Master. Yes, Blu-ray from Eureka Films. Drunken Master. Yes, of course. Eastern Condors. If you haven't seen this, it's a kung fu must. Jet Li's The Enforcer. Great movie. Also just called My Father is a Hero. Another Dragon on its own. I can probably give this away to somebody because I have it on the Criterion Collection pack. Enter the Fat Dragon, the Donnie Yen remake. Falcon Rising, kind of disappointing, a little slow, like the choreography is actually kind of slow, and it's kind of disappointing. Fatal Contact, again, modern must-watch. Fearless Hyena, again, this is like one of those weird thin cases, like I'm pretty sure this doesn't work. I'm pretty sure it's just static. Great movie, though. Fight the Fight, yeah, First Love, good, what is your name? Takashi Miike movie. First Strike, not my favorite police story movie. Fist of Legend, Absolutely. Fists, plural, of Legend. Great South Korean movie. Flashpoint. Yes. Forbidden Kingdom, of course. The Foreigner. Pretty good. The Four. It's okay. Fury. Quite good. Godzilla Final Wars. This cover, it looks freaking bizarre. It's just so much going on. This one's good. This one has the classic moment where Godzilla destroys the American Zilla from like 1999. And it's great. Gorgeous. Yes, champion this movie. I like it a lot. Gundala. Yeah, it's on here. Hard Boiled, of course. Classic. Hard Target 2. I just did the review for this one. Iceman Cometh. Yes, very good movie. In the line of Duty 4, of course, because Donnie Yen is great. Invisible Target. This movie is amazing. I really recommend it. Ip Man. Ip Man 2. Ip Man 3. Ip Man 4. Iron Monkey. Iron Protector. Fucking hate it. I hate it. This one is Crime Story and The Protector. Not the Tony Jaa Protector, the Jackie Chan Protector, which was one of his first American movies, and it's really, really bad. Crime Story, though, amazing. Police Story 1 and 2. City Hunter and Battle Creek Brawl, which Battle Creek Brawl is Jackie Chan's first American movie, and it is also bad. This is a Jackie Chan 4-movie collection with Project A, Project A2, Operation Condor, and Operation Condor 2. Again, all pretty much classics. Project A, great. Never let anybody tell you that like combo packs don't count, because this combo pack has like movies that changed my like viewing habits. This is an 8-movie Jackie Chan pack. Has a couple of the same movies as the last one. I got this one first. This one has Operation Condor, Operation Condor 2, Dragon Lord. Dragon Lord changed my life. Twin Dragons, Project A, Project A2, Super Cop, and Accidental Spy. That is like a stacked 8 movies. That's some good movies. JCVD. Absolutely. Very good movie. Fearless and Unleashed. I wish I had these separate, but I don't. Both great. John Wick. John Wick 2. John Wick 3. It's also the only 4K Ultra HD I have. Karate Kid remake. I like it. Get off my back. The Kick. Disappointing. And Killzone, of course, because that is a modern classic. SPL Killzone, yes. Killzone 2. Tony Jaa, Wu Jing, disappointing, smoke moments. King of Fighters. Yeah. The King of the Streets. This was my first introduction to Yu Song, who also made Iron Protector. Bad. This is bad. Yu Song, you are a brilliant martial artist. I wish you best of luck. You're a bad filmmaker. I'm sorry. You are a great talent who doesn't know what he's doing. I'm so sorry. That sounds so mean. King of Triads, also called Bad Blood. This was my introduction to Liu Zhejiang. Also stars Andy On. Great movie. Well, great first half. Kung Fu Hustle. I forgot the title for a second. Yes, Kung Fu Hustle. Classic. It sounds empty. No, there's something in there. Kung Fu Jungle, Kung Fu Killer. A lot of people love this. I'm not the biggest fan. Kung Fu League. That is bad. Drunken Master. Legend Drunken Master. Sorry. I need to get the Blu-ray of this. Of course. All-time classic. Legend of the Fist. Return of Chen Zhen. Yes. Legend of the Wolf. People love this movie. I think it's bad. Legendary Assassin, another Wu Jing, just like Fatal Contact. Not as good as Fatal Contact, but still pretty good. Let the Bullets Fly. I don't really remember much of this, but it's okay. Little Big Soldier. This is a good Jackie Chan movie. Not a lot of people have seen it, but it's actually really good. Man from Nowhere. Gonna get the Blu-ray soon. This is a great modern South Korean classic. Man of Tai Chi. Great. Keanu Reeves directed. Stars Tiger Chen. Keanu Reeves is also the bad guy. Great movie. If you haven't seen this and you like martial arts movies, Man of Tai Chi. Mandrill. Marco Zaror. Good, I think, Chilean movie. Martial Law. The Sammo Hung series also has the crossover episode with Walker Texas Ranger. I haven't finished it, but so far I'm loving it. Very 90s, very, very cheesy, but the fight scene, because it's a Hong Kong crew, is good. Master Z. Yes. Jet Li Meltdown. I don't remember almost anything about this movie. Marantau. Yes, I need to get this on Blu-ray again. I'm getting all my DVDs on Blu-ray at some point, but Marantau is fantastic. If you love The Raid, which a lot of you do, you probably haven't seen Marantau, which is the movie they did before The Raid. Go watch Marantau. Everyone talks about The Raid. No one talks about this. Go watch Marantau. Millionaires Express. I think it's also called Shanghai Express. Sammo Hung, Yuan Biao, Cynthia Rothrock, Richard Norton, a whole bunch of other people. Go watch it. It's amazing. First Mortal Kombat movie. Yes. Mortal Kombat Annihilation. No. Mortal Kombat Legacy Season 2. Big yes. Go watch Mortal Kombat. If you're excited for the new Mortal Kombat movie, start off with this. Go refresh your brain with some Mortal Kombat stuff. Make yourself feel good with this. Mortal Kombat Legacy Season 2. Mortal Kombat Legacy Season 1, don't know why they weren't in order. Still good. Not as good as Season 2 because the Season 2 is a tournament, but this one's still good. Muay Thai Warrior. I don't remember almost anything about this. I remember not liking it. New Police Story. Yes. Maybe my second or third favorite Police Story movie. This is a very, very good movie. It's also rated R. Go watch it. Neja. Fantastic. Ninja 2 Shadow of... Ninja 2 Shadow of a Tear. Modern classic. It's going to be a modern classic at some point. People are going to recognize it as that. It is a fantastic movie. The First Ninja. I don't know why these weren't in order. First Ninja. It's fine. No Retreat, No Surrender. Just got this one recently for Christmas. It's No Retreat, No Surrender. And No Tears for the Dead. This is a underrated South Korean film. When most people talk about South Korean films, they maybe go with A Company Man. They definitely go with Man from Nowhere, Villainess, Old Boy. No Tears for the Dead. Strong recommend. Old Boy, of course. Once Upon a Time in Shanghai. Underseen, underrated. Philip Ung and Andy On. A little bit of Sammo Hung. A little bit of Liu Zhejiang, I think. Seriously, really, 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 really good movie. The One. The One is good. Ong Bak. Ong Bak 2. Ong Bak 3. First two are amazing classics. This third one... Operation Mekong, more of a war movie, but it's good. I'm losing places to put these. Paradox. Disappointing. Balls. Just upset me. Police Story Lockdown. Better than First Strike. Also, kind of sad. Power Kids. Not a kids movie. Very gory. Cool fight scenes. Jackie Chan, Sammo Hung, Andy Lau in The Prisoner. I don't remember a lot about this. I remember being very confused and disappointed, and it's just not very good in my opinion. The Protector, modern classic. Protector 2, balls. Raging Phoenix. I prefer this over Chocolate when it comes to Ji Yanan movies. Both are good. The Raid, of course, it's The Raid. Got The Raid 2 coming up. Would you guess that? The Raid 2's next. The Raid 2, told you it was coming up. Next up, Rashomon. Rashomon is a great Akira Kurosawa film. Not quite action-y, but very, very good. The Rebel. Another one with Johnny Nguyen? I don't remember how to pronounce his name, and Veronica Ngo. Between this and Clash, these are two definite awesome movies that I strongly recommend. Red Cliff. Probably a classic at this point. Return to the 36 Chamber. I don't have the first one. I don't know why. I bought this at Walmart over a decade ago. Yeah. Rigor Mortis, great throwback to Hong Kong horror with a great modern kung fu twist. Very good movie. Rise of the Legend. I know a lot of people really like this. I wasn't the biggest fan. Maybe I'll give it another go. Redeemer. Very good. Marco Zorro again. Great mix of jiu-jitsu with his sort of taekwondo. It's great. Rumble in the Bronx. I'll get this on Blu-ray at some point. Seven Swords, directed by Sui Hark. This is maybe Lau Kar Lung's last movie before he passed away. Donnie Yen, a bunch of other people. I don't love this movie, mostly just because of the action style, but you know, a lot of people probably really, really enjoy this. Shaolin. This is maybe my favorite modern kung fu movie, specifically kung fu. Shaolin, if you haven't seen Shaolin, Andy Lau, Jackie Chan, Nicholas Che, what's his name? Jing Yu. I love Shaolin. Shinjuku Incident. Yeah, it's fine. Skin Trade. Better than it had any right to be. I don't know why I say that when it has an amazing cast, but I guess what I mean by that is, for some reason, you know, you see Tony Jaa and you see Michael Jai White and you think they should own the movie, but Tony Jaa and Dolph Lundgren steal the movie because they have a fight scene and it rules. Special ID. Special ID, you know what it is. Spirited Killer. This was, so Tony Jaa's on the cover of this, and I think it's only because Tony Jaa is in it for about 30 seconds. I think it's, if I remember correctly, the story is Panaritacry is like this murderer going along like this like, you know, village in Thailand, and he's just murdering everybody, and Tony Jaa fights him for a second, and you know, he loses because he's not the hero of the movie. But Tony Jaa's on the cover and on the back and all over it. But Spooky Encounters of the Spooky Kind. I want to say Spooky Encounters of the Third Kind. Encounters of the Spooky Kind. Great kung fu horror comedy from Sammo Hung. Street Fighter Assassin's Fist. If you don't like the Street Fighter movie, like me, and you don't like the Legend of Chun-Li, whatever, Rise of Chun-Li, it's horrible, I don't care. You need to watch this. Directed, written, made by Joey Ansa, starring Mike Moh before he was Bruce Lee in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. This other dude whose name I never remember, but he's also great. I'll put him here somewhere. If you like Street Fighter, this is what you need to watch. And, you know, for live action, because there's a lot of anime out there. Speaking of anime, Street Fighter 2, great movie. Super Cop, because it's Super Cop. Police Story 3, technically, but you know. Tai Chi Master, brilliant Jet Li movie, very good. Moving on to some more of the T's. I've got Tekken. Not great, it's okay. I need to get it on Blu-ray. I keep seeing it at the store on Blu-ray and I never get it, and I would like to at some point. I don't have anywhere else to put these, so I'm putting them down here. Tekken 2, Kazuya's Revenge. This is the Mortal Kombat Annihilation of Tekken. This is a horrible, horrible, disgusting, awful movie. I hate it. Animation, Tekken Blood Vengeance. Yeah, it's got some cool moments in it, but really this is what you're watching if you're a Tekken fan. Tiger Cage 2, Donnie Yen classic from 1990. Triad Wars, disappointing. Sammo Hung and Wu Jing. Nothing movie with a fantastic final fight. Tribal. I didn't know what this movie was. I thought it was a martial arts movie. It's like a martial arts horror zombie movie. The cover, like, I don't know who this dude is. This dude on the back, not in the movie. I don't know who that is. The cover has like some more people who aren't in the movie. There's like a helicopter crashing. There's a car in the air. There's a huge explosion in a city. That is not what this movie is. None of that is in this movie. This movie takes place in like the countryside of the UK. I don't know what they were doing making this cover, but it does not represent the movie whatsoever. That sounds like I'm trashing it. It's fine. Triple Threat. Tony Jaa, Iko Uwais, Scott Adkins, Tiger Chen, Selena Jade, Michael Bisping, Jija Yanin. Stat cast. It's really, really good. Could have been better, but still very, very good. True Legend. Modern Kung Fu. Great. Recommend it. Twinkle Twinkle Lucky Stars. Three Dragons film. Fantastic opening. Fantastic all the way through. Weird movie. Unbeatable. Very disappointing. This sat on my shelf for 2 years before I finally watched it, and I didn't like it. Undisputed 3. This starts off the great Undisputed Boyka trilogy where Boyka is the villain, and then he becomes the hero in Undisputed 3. Again, fantastic. And then he comes full circle. An Undisputed 4. Boyka trilogy is fantastic. One of the best modern martial arts trilogies. Unity of Heroes. That's crap. Universal Soldier Day of Reckoning. Scott Adkins took over the Universal Soldier series. Very, very good. Vengeance of an Assassin. The last, maybe, I don't know if Pano Ridikrai really directed this before he died, but it's like the swan song of Pano Ridikrai Thai action Muay Thai movies. It's just, there's better. If you want, like, your big Thai action movie, go watch BKO. That's not specifically a Tony Jaa movie. Go watch BKO. This is fine. It's just one of the last Korean classics from like 2018, The Villainess. This movie rules. You need to go watch it. Moving on to Viral Factor. I don't remember almost anything about this movie. It's a great cast. Jay Chow, Nicholas Che, Andy On. I should rewatch it because I remember nothing. War. Nope. Warlords. One of the last great Jet Li movies. This is a brilliant movie. It's not a martial arts movie because Jet Li at that point was done with martial arts and kung fu. It's also got Andy Lau and Takeshi Kaneshiro. It's more of a drama. It's very, very good. Warrior Season 1. I have not finished watching this. I'm actually currently watching it again on HBO Max. It's great so far. Wheels on Meals. Need to get this on Blu-ray, but very, very good. I think it's like a Japanese cover, but yes, Wheels on Meals. Of course, Three Dragons movie with the first great Benny the Jet Jackie Chan fight. Who Am I? Really the only thing you ever remember from this movie is the rooftop fight scene. Wolf Warrior, one of the biggest disappointments I've ever seen. But thank God they followed up with Wolf Warrior 2, actually a good movie. Wrath of Vajra. This is another like recent kung fu movie that I'm like, this is great. More people need to talk about Wrath of Vajra. This movie is just so good. Wudong, or Wudang. I'm pretty sure it's Wudong. Good, not great. Wuxia. This is my Chinese copy of the American movie is, of course, just called Dragon. But this is like Donnie Yen's. It's just a good movie. That's so good. Wushu. This is produced by Jackie Chan, starring Sammo Hung and a bunch of like young kids, like just like 20, like early 20s, late teens, that I guess they expected to be the next like great generation of kung fu stars. And now I don't know where any of them are. There's some okay stuff in here. The finale is really good, but I think this movie being very family oriented probably slowed it down a bit in terms of the action, but the finale is great. Closing this out, the last one is perhaps not going out with a bang, but with a tiny whimper. Zombie Fight Club. I was excited for this because Andy On. I think Andy On should have been the next generation of kung fu stars, of martial arts stars. Sadly, China does not do that anymore, and Andy On is now well into his 40s. And this movie was it ended up just not being very good, and that's not Andy On's fault. He is good in it. His few fight scenes he has are good, but this movie is not about the fight scenes. It's just not a very good movie. Perhaps the only good thing that came out of this movie is I'm pretty sure Andy On and Jessica C, I'm pretty sure this is the movie they met, and they got married. So that's good, but the movie is not good. Yeah, so now I've got to put all this away and stuff. That was a lot. Which of the movies that you saw do you like, are your favorite, or suck? I'm watching myself right here, and I'm slouching in it. I don't like it. Sit up straight. Yeah, that took a while. I'm very hungry, and I've been talking a lot. My mouth's kind of dry. Thank you so much for watching. Tell me what you thought in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for helping me reach 1,000 subscribers. Let's hit that next milestone. Thank you so much, and have a good day.